So, hello everybody. You might know me. I used to have a YouTube channel. You can actually see my previous videos on the channel. My name is Cyprian, and well, this channel is just a synthesizing channel. Like I boil down the lesson that I've learned into videos, so you can get some knowledge, so you can get it faster, so your self improvement is faster than mine, so that your life can be better. You might not believe it, a person actually doing something out of selflessness, like, oh, oh, new thing, right? And I'm actually recording on what used to be my bed. I used to sleep here, now I sleep on the floor. I'm gonna explain why I sleep on the floor. I sleep on the floor because, first of all, it gives you better discipline. Second of all, it actually makes your back stronger. And third of all, it improves your posture, and it actually makes you more flexible, so that when you wake up you feel like you can stretch better. Because some people do what they do in the morning first thing is that they stretch. This is a great thing. Like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't do that. You absolutely should. It's a great thing. But if you could just sleep on the floor, you wouldn't need to really do it, because this is at least like some people's experience. Like, not necessarily mine. Like, I don't see that much of a difference, but I heard people who do, who have seen a difference. And they actually don't need to stretch in the morning anymore, just because they started sleeping on the floor. And now you might think this is crazy, but like, a lot of stuff on self-improvement is crazy, right? Like, you meditate, you go to sleep at like 9 p.m., so like, you're crazy enough already. And I'm actually telling you about a brand of self-improvement that it's pretty popular recently. Hamza has done it recently. It's not the type of self-improvement that Andrew Tate or Iman Ganzi gives you. Like, no, because what they give you is to like, build up your money, make it the focal point of make business the focal point of your self-improvement. Like, that's weird. Like, that's stupid. You're selling your soul, bro. So how my self-improvement has looked like, it's, first of all, building a good physique. Not even like a 10 out of 10 physique, but like a physique that you're proud of, that actually enables you to run fast, that actually enables you to do pull-ups, do push-ups, that actually enables you to be functional. On top of that, when you're exercising, don't make the gym the focal point of your exercise. Make it a supplementary exercise. You should work out for a specific purpose. For me, it's martial arts, for example. I do kickboxing. I've got my first ever tournament in about 2 weeks. And I go to the gym not I don't do kickboxing to supplement my gym. I go to the gym to supplement my kickboxing. So let's say that it's swimming for you. Like, do swimming. Like, let's say you have swimming lessons four times a week. Don't go to the gym like 5 times a week. Go to the gym like 3 times a week, 2 times a week, and just do supplementary exercise, so that swimming main um is the main muscle stimulation. It's the main source of muscle stimulation for you. Because like, either way, you're gonna, whether you're doing like 5 times a week or 2 times a week, you're gonna build up the physique eventually. So you might as well have the physique and the ability to swim fast, instead of just having the physique, right? Because you're gonna be strong and look good either way. So might as well also be able to like, be able to fight, be able to play football very well, be able to run fast, be able to climb stuff. It's, in my opinion, it's just the it's just the optimal outcome. Not only that, you should go outside a lot. Like, of course, like, people say that, oh, like, touch grass, but like, you should actually spend most of your time outside. I personally can't, because my ankle is still recovering. I sprained it recently, so I really can't go outside. But if you have the means to do so, just go. Just go. Like, honestly, something I'm gonna tell you real quick. usually going outside takes a lot less time than you might expect. You might think that, oh, going to that park and spending some time there will take like 3 hours. No, it won't. No. Hmm. It will take like maybe an hour. Like, honestly, I thought that like going to the nearby football pitch to kick the ball around for like a bit would take like 2 hours. No, it took like not even an hour. And like, I was like, I made a schedule, right? Like, I scheduled a meeting with my boys at like 1 p.m. At 9 a.m., I went out and I was before I went out, I was thinking that like, oh, maybe I won't make it. I actually made it. Like, I stayed for quite a while too. Like, I went out like before 9 a.m., came back after 10 a.m., still made time to watch a podcast, still made time to, I don't know, like eat 2 meals in that time, and then still went out to meet the boys. So really, a lot of stuff doesn't take as much time as you think it does. Like commuting, you might think that like it will take half an hour. Like for me personally, 2 kilometers, it's like 15 minutes max. And that's when I'm walking. That's when I'm walking, not when I'm walking, that's when I'm cycling. When I'm cycling, 15 minutes max, come on. When I'm walking, a bit more because I'm not like jogging. I'm walking at like a calm pace because I'm walking with my friends usually, and we just kind of take our time, talk, laugh, crack jokes, shits and giggles. Another thing that I would recommend to just something that everybody tells you, well, get off social media. Like simple as that. Just get off social media, bro. It's honestly not worth the time. You honest, like I'm telling you this right now. You think that a lot of stuff takes more time than it actually does because of social media. This is what I've seen with myself. The less social media I use, the more I realize just how time efficient I can be. Because if I just if I just watch like I don't know watch TV for 1 hour less a day, then I realize that then I just notice how much stuff I can do that 1 hour. Like I can study, I can do my homework, I can cook meals, I can talk with my mom, like I can walk the dog. You can do like so many stuff that like that you feel such a barrier to do, because if you want to walk the dog walk your dog, there is a bit of a barrier because you need to get dressed up, you need to go outside and blah 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 blah. You know that un- unless you like going on a whole ass adventure, it takes like at most half an hour cooking food. Like unless you're doing like a big ass meal, half an half an hour. Like if you're doing like oatmeal, like bro, it takes 10 minutes to prep and 10 minutes to eat. Honestly, this is what happens for me. Like my breakfast, like if you're working on your business, I don't recommend you do oatmeal because it's terrible for your focus and your energy levels. But if you're someone like me who's not really focused on business, who's focused more on muscle gain, focused on athletic performance, like even then, I would recommend you reduce your carbs, like dirty carbs, like oats, rice, and stuff. Potatoes are fine, corn is fine. But what I recommend to you is if you're building muscle, then I still recommend that you do more meat, you do more of a keto diet. If you're honestly, if you're bulking, you can still do it might be more difficult, but then again, like the point of self-improvement is to challenge yourself and grow with it, right? So like you might as well do it. And when you do keto, you just feel better. Like your mood improves, you have more energy, you're not as like bloated, you're not full, you don't have as much brain fog, your focus is better. Because then even your academic performance is better if you're still in school. If you're in uni, like of course like your grades are gonna benefit from it. That being said, like this oatmeal is like the only carb meal I have because like still athletic performance, right? I have it takes me like 5 minutes to do because like I just get some oats, put it in the fucking whatever it's called, like the bowl. Like I'm not English isn't my first language, so So you put it in the bowl. You get some protein powder if you have some. If you have protein powder, I would recommend you have it tasteless because it doesn't have the harmful chemicals. So you put the powder, you get some milk, you may even get some peanut butter if you're not allergic to it. You mix it up, you can put it in the fridge. If you put it in the fridge, it's less filling, so we can get more calories while not feeling as bloated. And honestly, for me, it just tastes better. Like cold oatmeal just tastes better. Like call me weird, but it just tastes better to me. You don't have to put it in the fridge overnight. It's better for me because then you have more time in the morning to do other stuff. Because if you're someone like me, you have more time in the evening than you have in the morning. Because I have school at like 8 a.m. 7:30. I have to be outside of the house already. I have to cycle to school. So yeah, like that's all the advice. If like obviously I don't do this, but if you can afford it, I would recommend you live in an RV because what it does is that if you need a car, if you have a house and a car, then it'd be better for you to just do an RV because it saves it saves on the cost. If you're living alone or even with one person, then usually RVs have sleep two people. The smallest RVs sleep like two people. So you can buy an RV, they're cheap. If you have a car, then you have a driver's license, so you can drive it. Most RVs are Class B vehicles, so if you have like the regular license that 90% of drivers have, then you can also drive an RV. And yeah, that's really it. Avoid estrogenics. Do team sports if you can. Martial arts are a necessity because not only do you know how to fight, I would recommend MMA for this, or like at least Muay Thai or kickboxing as I do. Mm, because it doesn't only teach you how to fight, like your social skills improve dramatically. And then also we have just this almost cocky confidence. Like when somebody tells you that they'll fuck you up, like you look at them and you think to yourself, like, bro, unless you have a knife, you ain't gonna do shit. Like, let's just be honest. Like they think like somebody tells you like I'll punch you in the face. No, you won't. Stupid. Like, no, you won't. What are you on about? I can beat your ass up. Like, so it gives you just this confidence and it also gives you social skills and discipline and testosterone. So yeah. Plan to upload daily videos, maybe slightly shorter than this one. And yeah, that's really all I have to say today. As the old motto goes, sleep a little better, take care,